How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to a new video. With this video I'm going to be starting out with a little tip for you guys. Now this was shown to me by my friend Lily Moonlight, and it's just a helpful little tip if you're on Titan and you want 5 faction tokens for just a couple seconds of work. Now as you saw from the beginning clip, I am at the rig, heading off the map going towards the solarium. If you've already done the strike on Titan before, then you'll definitely recognize where I'm going. And to sum up, we're just going to keep running until we get to the Arboretum area. It's a one-way path once you reach there, but I'm just going to speed this part up so you guys can see exactly the path I take. And the whole idea is really there's going to be an item on the wall which you scan, and once you scan it, it gives you 5 tokens. Now my friends and I have tried to go back to orbit or go out of the area and back in, hoping it'll be back there again for some potential like ridiculous farm, but unfortunately it only seems to be once per character. Even if you go back to orbit or anything, it doesn't work. And as you can see now, where I stop here, I'm going to turn to my left directly and jump up here on this ledge, and that's where the scanning thing should be. Obviously a ghost wants to scan it, so that will also come up as an icon. I probably could have explained this much faster, but still, if you guys want to do that just for an extra 5 tokens, I thought it would be a cool thing to add for the video. So if you guys want to do it, only takes a few seconds. If only it was farmable, because if it was, I would be having titles, just ridiculous titles like this. Best farming method, 10,000 tokens an hour. Cool though guys, welcome to a new Cayde Stash weekly loot video. I'm going to be showing you the loot from all my Cayde Stash treasure maps, as well as showing the locations. Some of you last time said that my location showing wasn't that good, so I'm going to be trying to be a bit more in depth this time. As you can tell, directions certainly aren't my forte. Other way though guys, at IO we're going to start with Giant Scar, starting with the easiest one directly left of the Giant Scar icon on the map. Don't think this one needs too much explaining. Just get on your Sparrow at the spawn of the Giant Scar, head to your right and just keep following the road until you find 2 barricades. The chest should be on the right side and you pretty much can't miss it. As you can see, my first chest this week, I received nothing, and I have to say in my previous video, a lot of you guys were saying one of the chests, always one of the chests, you get nothing in it. So it was a bit of an overreaction. I was just a bit annoyed that my first one got nothing. The second chest in the Giant Scar off the map to the right, a bit of a lengthy pass this one, so I'm going to be showing you guys exactly where to go off spawn. And while I'm on my way, I just want to show you guys a bit of news. And as the title suggests, it is Bungie acknowledging the fact that Cayde Stash chests are giving no loot. Not that that's a huge problem right now, but they're at least acknowledging the fact that the anti-farming measures made for regular chests and materials as well shouldn't apply also to Cayde Stash chests. That should be a completely separate thing that doesn't affect. Obviously I've heard a lot from you guys saying out of the 5 chests you have like 3 or 4 even that have 0 loot in them, and that just really shouldn't happen. So what they said in this week at Bungie post regarding Cayde Stash and lost sectors and planetary chest rewards, they said we are investigating reports of players opening reward chests and not receiving loot, and saying if you are encountering this issue, please post a report to the help forum stating which type of chest did not grant rewards, and also pinpointing have you interacted with alternate chest or planetary materials prior to this issue occurring, suggesting that the anti-farming thing coming into account. And lastly mentioning it is expected that if too many planetary chests are opened within a short amount of time, players may not receive items, but Cayde Stash and lost sector chests should not follow this functionality. So I do think it is a good thing Bungie are acknowledging this to be a problem, or something that simply shouldn't be happening. So hopefully in the coming weeks this is something that will get fixed. I certainly do hope so, but like I said, it's probably not the biggest problem on their hands right now, but either way, it's positive news. So as you can see from the area I'm at now, all the way on basically the top floor of the ship, as you can tell there's probably a few ads you had to take out first, especially Taken, because no one likes Taken. After you killed all the ads, it should be at the end of the room, tucked away on the left side. Once again, it's kind of hard to miss. Anyway, the loot I received, drum roll please. I swear I'm just destined to never get an exotic from these chests. I also need to say a quick disclaimer as well. Between these chests, I'm taking about 20-30 minutes between doing them. I'm doing public events, I'm doing patrols. I'm not just doing them all at once. I've kind of made that a habit now because I really don't want to get another chest with nothing in it. And if you guys are experiencing that, I would honestly just recommend doing a public event that's going away for 10-20 minutes, or even leaving the planet for a bit and then coming back. Last chest at the Giant Scar and the furthest away. Once again, if you guys are using this as a guide to where the chests are, I'm going to be jumping on my Sparrow and showing you the exact location again off spawn. So once again, when you get to the Wraith mines, you're going to have to kill some Taken because these shieldy guys are really annoying. So once all the ads are cleared, you're going to have to go where I'm aiming now, up the top. Now there's probably a better way of getting up, but as you can see, I just aimed at that rock. That's the first thing I saw really, so I got on that and you could make it from there. Obviously my character's a Titan though, so I'm not sure if it works with like a Warlock. I don't see why it wouldn't. Either way, when you're up, the chest is directly above you from where you first enter the room, so it's just a matter of hovering over to the rocks in order to reach the chest, and try not to fall off like I almost did. Thanks, Cayde. You shouldn't have. No, really, you shouldn't have. Moving on to the final two chests in the Rupture. First one we're going to be doing is the one directly below the icon on the map. When you're heading down towards the Vex Pyramid facing it, it's going to be towards the left, around the area I aim at in this clip. Just simply start jumping around the sides of it, and when you've made it to the left side, there should be a little path. Following that, the chest should be right in front of you. As you can see, that's by far the best loot I've received this week from Cayde chests. We got the number auto rifle, which is obviously a future war code auto rifle. Obviously, with factions being out at the moment, it's not too much of a surprise anymore. But still, it's a legendary weapon. It's one of the best auto rifles as well, in my opinion. If you guys remember as well, I got this weapon on the first Cayde stash video I made too. If any of you guys received a faction weapon from one of the Cayde stash chests this week, then do let me know what you got, or even any exotic engrams, because I still have yet to get one. On to the final chest, guys. Super easy one as well. It's the one above the original spawn point on the map. From spawn, you get on your Sparrow and it's directly to your left. Drop down near the tree towards the ledge and you follow that path in the straight line that it goes, and the chest should be on the ledge. Now don't be fooled in thinking this is such an easy chest, because if you just plop down next to it, that happens. So if you want to avoid that, just land on the chest and you should be fine. And don't do what I did. So for our last chest, we received a cool little emblem called the Arcology Interface. Now this emblem, I don't think I've seen on anyone before. I don't want to call it like super rare, but I've certainly not seen it. I do know these chests drop emblems and they're usually pretty cool ones. I think there's the Asus Big one as well, as you can see in my inventory, as well as this one. So if you guys have received any of these, then let me know. It's a pretty cool emblem though, and I think that's where the video is going to end. I certainly hope you guys have enjoyed this video. It's really nice and refreshing for me to have a series to work on every single week. And of course, so long as you guys are enjoying it, I'm having a blast. So if you did enjoy this video, please do leave a like. And if you're new around here, feel free to subscribe. Once again, do let me know what you guys have got from your chests this week, any emblems, any faction weapons, or any exotics as well, and also let me know how many chests you got nothing from. Aside from that though guys, really hope you guys enjoyed once again. You're all wonderful and I really do appreciate you guys. Aside from that though guys, that's all from me. I'll see you guys next time.